as a grower, what are the biggest challenges for growing pawpaw in your farm?
Probably everything. Nobody knows anything about pawpaws, so I'm kind of learning as I go.
Right.
If I have a question about peaches, I can always call a neighbor, I can call Omafra, I can talk to my dad. Like everybody, there's lots of people around that know about peaches, but pawpaw nobody knows. They are just 1 or 2 generations out of the wild, so the trees are still pretty strong and pretty resilient. And there's very few pests of pawpaw, so that is makes it easier. But you know, as I was saying a few minutes ago, I didn't even know what kind of soil to plant them in.
Mm-hmm.
And, it turns out that they like a sandy or a loamy soil, but I planted some in heavy clay and they didn't really do much.
Yeah.
So, but the ones in sand here are doing very well. So,
Yeah. So when you first planted your first pawpaws, do you think they would be a big seller for you, or did you plant them just because
I
you
just wanted
wanna-
to see what the pawpaw did. You know, I didn't plant them with I put in 10 trees initially. You know, when I plant peaches, I put in a couple hundred per variety.
Yeah,
So
because you know you're gonna sell
we
those,
have
right?
an established
Yeah.
market. It's you know, we know they will grow in this climate. Like it's a kind of a pretty known risk, whereas with
Right.
pawpaws, people don't know what they are.
Mm.
You know, we have to explain to them. But people who do like them, you know, it's like that beer from Nova Scotia. You like it a lot, and they come to me looking for pawpaws, which is exciting, and a lot of that is word of mouth.
Yeah.
And
Because it's more popular now with Facebook groups and
social
right?
media has
Social
been
media,
a very strong benefit to selling pawpaws.
Yeah.
So, I probably sold my first ones maybe 8 years ago.
did they always sell out then, or
Oh, we've always sold them.
even
As my production increases, I seem to have more customers.
right?
And
Yeah.
you know, I'm almost afraid to eat them myself because we have so many customers. I've actually only eaten 1 pawpaw this year so far. So, yeah, the first year 1 customer bought them. I think bought them all. I may have had 2 customers, and they came from I think it was Albany, New York.
Wow.
So that's like a 3 or 4 hour drive.
Yeah.
How they found me, I have no idea, but they did, and they bought my entire crop, which was not that many that long ago. And now we have lots of people coming. Some people buy them just for the seeds to grow new trees. Some people buy them because they like the fruit. Some people buy them for both reasons, and some people buy them just to eat the fruit. So yeah, there's demand across the board. So.
Do you think the interest in pawpaw is here to stay?
Oh, I think so. Yes, it seems to be growing, and it seems to be growing quite rapidly. And you know, my production is growing. I'm not sure if I want to say exponentially, but it's growing quite substantially from year to year. And there is, you know, I'm getting regular customers for them, and I am getting new customers for them. And we go to farmers markets, which are the ideal place to sell them. You know, the industry as a whole, trying to sell these through the stores is not going to work because they have a very short shelf life and they're very delicate to handle. I think if they do more more breeding, more selection, they will get pawpaws that will be more shelf stable and more able to be sold in the stores. So, but right now, to get a nice pawpaw, they have to be tree ripened, and then they have a very, very short shelf life. So, you can see, like, it's kind of, I don't know if you can see that in the camera there. cluster at the. Can you see that, or the other leaves still too high?
Oh yeah. And you've been growing for these for 15 years, you're saying?
Yeah, something like that. I don't remember when I planted those first trees, but it would be actually my first pawpaw. I would have planted in 1992, but it died.
Yeah.
I planted a pawpaw and a persimmon, and the pawpaw died. The persimmon lived.
Yeah.
And it was a bit of a unfortunate. Neither one of them grew any leaves the first year, so I thought they were dead. Next spring, I was weed spraying. I think it was Roundup or whatever, and I accidentally sprayed the pawpaw because that was the first one I came to, but it had a little sprout coming out of the ground. And so then I stopped. I went inside. Oh, the pawpaw just dropped. And got some water and washed it all off, hoping that it would, but it didn't. But then I looked at the persimmon, which was 20 feet, like, you know, the next tree, and it had a little sprout too. So I didn't wash that.
Yeah.
I didn't spray it. So, but yeah. Anyway, it is what it is.
Hunting for. That.
Yep. Oh yeah, that's fine. Put them in your bag.
I feel bad.
We pick them up when we're
pawpaws.
picking. We
Yeah.
put the ones on the ground in a separate
Oh, okay.
basket than the ones off the tree.
Yeah.
I'll take the ones off the ground.
Yeah,
Oh.
me too.
The people that know what to do, that taste best, they grab the ones off the ground.
Yeah.
And the people that have never bought them before, they buy the ones from the tree. And
Yeah.
I was telling you I had some people that didn't know what a persimmon was picking my persimmons, and I said if you eat one off the tree, you'll never eat one again.
Where are you thinking?
I will go.